What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. That's right, I'm back on Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyways, for this one I decided, hey, I've already beaten the hardest mode on this game. Why don't I do it again? But I beat the hardest mode on the first 3 games. And if this video gets enough traction and stuff, I'll go ahead and do it for the next 3. So like, Fnaf 4, Fnaf Sister Location, and Pizzeria Simulator. I can do that. So, let's get right into it. Hey, so I'm pretty much gonna tell you what I did in how I beat it. So, yeah. Basically, first thing I did, wait a couple seconds, and then every like second or so, just open up your camera. That's it. And I would suggest about when Freddy moves, when you hear that first laugh, to switch over to cam 4B. The reasoning for that is because Freddy, if you're looking at that camera while he's there, pretty much he's not gonna move. And I know I did this kind of weird, but yeah, Chica doesn't go to the door unless she's at cam 4B or in the kitchen beforehand, if I'm not mistaken. Bonnie, you will want to regularly check on. So like I'm doing, don't check on Chica unless you really have to. Unless it's been like a while without her showing up, then you want to check the light. But yeah, this is basically what I did. In the meantime, before I tell you what I have done for Foxy, basically this is Foxy's strat. How have you guys been? I hope your guys' week has been good so far. Because if it hasn't, I will have to go down to where you live. I know where all of you live. Every single one of you. Every single one of you watching this, I know where you live. There's a, I guess not really secret thing. Anyway. Yeah, if you, I guess I'll get to that part at the end. But anyways, if you guys aren't having a good day, I want you guys to look at yourself in the mirror, slap yourself once or twice, and be like, tomorrow can be a better day. You guys are worth so much more than you guys think you are. I am doing motivational speeches in the middle of a Five Nights at Freddy's 4, or Five Nights at Freddy's 1, autopsy of what I did for 420 mode. See, this is actually why you guys came to my channel. Yeah. Man, I have to do a voiceover for 25 minutes straight without getting interrupted by someone. So, yeah. Lovely, Okay, it's 2 AM. This is when they start to move a little bit faster. Not much since they're already on the highest difficulties. But see, they'll show up more and more throughout the night. I think it's at 4 AM, 3 or 4 AM that they move even faster. And you'll see what I do to combat that. So, yeah, there haven't been any like videos you guys have been watching, anything you guys want me to play. I suggest them being horror related because I prefer horror games over like other type of games, because I think that horror games most of the time are better than regular. But if you notice, I kind of like slow down a little bit here because I like to get to 3 a.m. at about 50%. But it's not always going to happen. Generally, you're going to be about 45% power at about 3 a.m. I think I was at like 46%. Yeah, 46% exactly. Yeah. I think that the power actually slows down at about 5 a.m. But anyways, I'm just gonna let 3 a.m. play out. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 1's 420 mode is actually the easiest of the bunch, surprisingly. I like this game. Great atmosphere, great character designs. Sorry, I was stretching. But yeah. Yeah, I've decided not to, like, record my voice while playing because I think that doing these multiple times in a row would get super tiring. Especially for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. But we'll get to that when we get to that, so. But yeah, it's 4 a.m. I believe they should be moving faster. If I'm not mistaken, I check on Foxy once. Only because I want to check out what stage he's at. Make sure that I'm doing the flipping correctly. And the reasoning I'm not just like quickly doing a flip up, flip down is because if the camera doesn't actually load, then it won't affect Foxy and he'll come at you. It takes Foxy, I believe, 22 seconds to run down to get to your office after he's escaped his code. So, yeah. I might, later on, try to do like a challenge video of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And just try not to use the cameras. Because if you can mark out about the times that Foxy comes to your office, then I don't know if I don't think it's possible on the later nights. Because every time Foxy bangs on your office, he drains 2% more power. Because the first hit he does, it does 1%. The second hit does 3%, and so on up to 11%. And if you're banging on that door every like 40 seconds, you're not surviving the night. Because every single hour is, if I'm not mistaken, about 90 seconds. Yeah, right there with Chica, I shouldn't have survived that, I'm not gonna lie. I was lucky that I did. I think I did that with Bonnie earlier in the video. But yeah, right here, you can tell I'm kind of panicking. Because it is 5 a.m. with 1%. And I just kind of let it go. Yeah, right there, if you got 0%, just don't do anything. You're not gonna die, hopefully, from Foxy if you've been doing it right. But yeah, if you get really lucky like I did here, Freddy should take like a tiny bit amount of time, like a lot of time, I mean, to do this. But yeah. I hope that helped. It probably didn't. I'm really bad at explaining. And yeah, this is what you get at the end. Obviously, you get fired. And then you get a 3rd star. Yeah, see. For the end of each game, I pretty much just show that here's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Right here, I just show off, like, that I have beaten all the other modes. And I was so frustrated at Foxy and Toy Bonnie. Like, incredibly frustrated, because Toy Bonnie is a nuisance. Wait, did I say Toy Foxy? I meant Withered Foxy. Anyways, pretty much what you want to do, wind the music box until you hear that, like, boom, boom sound. And then every, I believe, eight like clicks of the music box, get out of the cameras and wind. I used DJ Sturf's video. I will link that video in the description, and that really helped me beat this night. And the reasoning I'm keeping the mask on for a little bit longer is so that I can make sure, like, Balloon Boy and Chica and Toy Chica are out of the vent. Because I don't ever check on the left vent unless no one is in the office. Yeah, this entire run, I got so lucky with Withered Foxy. Like, you have no idea how lucky I got with him. Same thing with Toy Bonnie, too. Toy Bonnie didn't show up as much as he usually does. Usually Toy Bonnie's already showed up like twice, and that is a nuisance. And when I say nuisance, I don't mean like, oh, he was slightly annoying. I meant Toy Bonnie was a real run killer. So yeah, I'll tell how I defended against all of them. Pretty much, you see here how my music box isn't that far wound down. I only wound it like 4 or 5 ticks, which is like 2 to 2.5 seconds, because each tick is half a second. So, if you were to watch the DJ Surf video that I'm gonna link down below, he explains it 1,000 times better than I could ever. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, pretty much I like to be out of phase, as he would call it. I hate being in phase, which is when the animatronic pulls down your camera by themselves. Yeah, there's one point in this that I'm surprised I didn't die by Golden Freddy in the hallway, because I was just flashing. I think I flashed him like 3 or 4 times, which should have killed me, but I'm surprised it didn't. So I don't remember if that was, I don't remember when that was in the video, but anyways, with Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, and who else? The main. Each of them will only leave the vent if you have the mask on for 5 seconds in a row. But they also have like a 10% chance to leave every second. So that's also really good. I know I'm saying a lot. I don't have a script written for this. pretty much I'm just pulling this out of my butt. So that's the vent ones, pretty much. Toy Bonnie, like I said, real run killer. Pretty much what I did for him, pretty much just hope that I have enough charging the music box to deal with him. So yeah, I am so glad I was getting lucky with those types of Toy Bonnie spawns, where he would spawn with like angle, and so I could get rid of 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, what else? Toy Bonnie has a 33% chance to leave if there's a threat in the room every second. So it was right here that I'm surprised didn't go. Anyways, so all the office animatronics, so that would be Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Freddy, and Toy Freddy. They're pretty self-explanatory. You only have a 3/4 of a second to. Here was where it was at. See how the puppet is kind of out of the box, but not quite. The reasoning I was shining my light was because the puppet can't move into their next stage if you have the light shining on them. So if you think that you might have a tiny bit of time left for the music box, shine your light while opening up the camera. Try not to do it while in the office, because try not to shine your light while in the office, because Golden Freddy could be in the hallway, and I've lost a few runs like that. Really annoying. Anyways, office animatronics, so the ones I just mentioned, pretty self-explanatory. 3/4 of a second to put your mask on, pretty reactionary. So yeah, each of them lasts like almost 5 seconds, but not quite. That's why I leave the mask on for a little bit longer. So yeah, that's them. Withered Foxy, real run killer. Every, I think it's 5 or 10 seconds, he checks if he's mad or not, and if you haven't flashed him within that time, then he'll kill you. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys beat 1020 mode. That took me like 6 hours to beat, because I haven't played this game in like 5 years. I needed to get back on the grind for that, but yeah. And then now I'm gonna show you what you get that I actually beat it. Obviously, you guys just saw. I just pressed F2 for that to get back to like reset the game, and now I'm gonna show you what you get for beating the hardest mode in the game. You get, wait for it, a Golden Freddy plush. That's it. That is it. The way you get that 3rd star in Fnaf 2 is you beat 420 mode. On to Fnaf 3, here I'm just showing you what the hardest mode in this game is, since there's no custom, just aggressive nightmare mode. This actually didn't take me as long, surprisingly. I think this one only took me like an hour and a half to beat. And the end of the night is crazy. I have no idea what happens. Maybe someone in the comments can explain what happens. But first things first, I shut Cam 11's vent, or any vent that he could go into at that moment. I took a chance to not audio lure him. What I like to do is kind of keep an eye on him until he gets to, I think, Camp 5.
Hello?
So, and once you hear that, like, sound that signals that he is kind of close to your office, that's when that sound. But that sound is just Phantom Freddy.
Hello?
Pretty much I just let him jump scare me, and here's a glitch you can do. And now you don't have to worry about that. See? Then I have to worry about an audio error. Yeah, I was just making sure that... Yeah, with Springtrap, a few things you want to know. He becomes more aggressive when there's a ventilation error. After 4 a.m. So yeah.
Hi.
What else about Springtrap? Pretty much just keep him up near like Cam 8, 9, and 10.
Hello?
But then you have the risk of encountering Phantom Puppet. One thing that you might want to know, you might be able to use this. I used it to get rid of Phantom Freddy. Every single Phantom can only jump scare you once. So letting like Phantom Balloon Boy jump scare you gets rid of him forever for the rest of the night. Same thing with Phantom Freddy. So if I ever have to stare down Springtrap, then I don't have to worry about Phantom Freddy coming along and ruining that. So, and here is about the time that I kept like trapping him in Cam 10, because that camera only has 2 ways for him to go: the vent and the whatchamacallit. See, I did a good thing there. That saved me royally, I guarantee you. Because did you hear how fast he moved? He would have been at my office.
Hi.
There. No more having to deal with Phantom Balloon Boy. No more having to deal with Phantom Foxy. No more having to deal with Phantom Freddy. Yeah, see, I was panicking there. I had no idea where he was. I thought he was in my office or something. I actually got lucky here. He didn't move while I was sealing the vent, because he has a tendency to do that. He has a tendency to get into the vent and then immediately get out of the vent, to where you can't even react. And I don't know why I sealed that vent. Anyways, I believe he likes to backtrack a lot, too. I guess I'm a prophet or something, because there was no way that I knew that. I guess it's a tendency I like to do, is to seal that vent if I don't know where he's going.
Hi.
Because he either goes to Cam 7, or he likes to backtrack up into Cam 9. That's what I'm talking about. Here's about the time that I realized that it's 5 a.m. and I was getting so worried, because I hear the sound that he's getting closer to my office.
Hi.
And so I am panicking, no idea where he is. You see me sealing that vent, because, like I said, I don't know where he is.
Hi.
And I don't even worry about the camera, because if he comes to the window, then I can just send him back to camp 2 and hope that that's good. See, right there.
Hi.
That's what I thought. I thought that he went over to the door or something. No. He went up to camp 7. Don't know how that happened. Can you guys explain what happened? I had no idea what happened. But yeah, that's what happens when you beat Night 6. And then, fun fact, before anyone had actually beaten Aggressive Nightmare Mode, there wasn't a 4th star, which is what you get for beating Aggressive Nightmare Mode. So, yeah, see, I got the 4th star. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!